This is Jefferson Close-Up, and I'm Carol Celine. My guest today is Dr. Charles Yeo, a surgeon specializing in pancreatic cancer. You described yourself to me in high school and in college as being a scholar athlete. What kinds of things kept you busy?
Well, primarily I was busy with my scholastic work, with my academic work, but I also had the opportunity to play soccer and basketball, both in high school and college. I was a member of my church, and my mother led me to the church a lot, every week for sure, and had the opportunity to be an altar boy. I just got back from my 40th high school reunion, and some of my classmates were reminiscing, as they do at these things, that I was voted most versatile, which I think puts together the scholarship part and the athletic part.
What are some words that you would use to describe yourself?
Well, I think I'm fairly focused. I think I'm fairly driven and goal and object-oriented. I also, people that know me would think I'm probably not necessarily the most fun person on a day-to-day basis because of my various activities and responsibilities.
But you do like to garden with your wife. You told me you've been married 21 years, and you like to read, and you have a rather interesting hobby.
Well, I'd say I believe what I shared with you is my hobby is largely listening to music and collecting music. And I have many, many old-fashioned vinyl records, the old records that you put on the old record player. And then, of course, with the modern era, I've had to move into CDs. And I play music in the OR all the time. And, once a month or so, I'll order 3 or 4 or 5 CDs and put them on my iPod and play it in the OR.
So what music do you play in the OR?
Classic rock, modern rock, and country. I must say classical in the OR and I just don't get along. It's a little bit too kind of mellow.
So rather than Bach, you're playing the Beatles.
Beatles and the Stones and Tull and Zeppelin and some modern folks too.
What do you like best about what you do?
We provide hope. I think as a pancreas surgeon, as a pancreatic cancer surgeon, I'm blessed with the opportunity to interact with many, many patients on a week-to-week basis. I'm blessed with the opportunity to go to the OR and be able to do these challenging cases and teach the residents. And we have survivors. We have hundreds of long-term survivors. And for what I do, the reputation of pancreas cancer is that it's a lethal disease, that people never survive it, and of course, what you read in the papers often, you hear the bad stories, and the survivors are not on the front page, they're not on the obituary columns because they're, by definition, the survivors.
Well, that's encouraging to hear from a doctor who does what you do. I'm very glad you came in today.
Thank you.